thought the goddess of flowers existed during Desert's time, but he's saying that the the Jinns came from this more ancient civilization than King Desert. I'm confused. Fuck this.
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed beneath that city.
Okay, no, I just thought of it. Okay, I'm thinking too hard about it. Apparently, Gurabad existed the same time as the Desert Kingdom, and when he said that it witnessed the rise and fall of the Desert Kingdom, I'm thinking it was early in the Desert Kingdom, so it was there during its rise to its height of civilization, and then it was also there during its fall and its destruction. It didn't exist beforehand. A familiar figure comes to mind.
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still. My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you.
Lilipar.
Need to take a trip to Gurabad.
Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. She was a strange bottle. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
You mean there are other dangers in Gurabad?
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot strong.
It appears the monsters native to the
Okay. It means it's flexing. Oh yeah, I forgot. They force you to use story characters. Oh god, I have to use Sino.
You should
really?
get going. We'll take care of things here.
Are they gonna force me to use Sino? I have no idea how to play Sino.
You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
No? Oh. Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay. So, I was getting bored. I was gonna say it's like, oh yeah, we've just been talking and talking. Some action has to happen. And exactly what I thought. I thought that. It's like, oh, look at that. You gotta change your party.
I'm never late.
What do I want to use? I want to use my Bina party.
Will we be gone long?
Warm-up complete. Even when darkness falls, the faithful shall not stray from the righteous path.
Where's... I know. Where...
I know. Present.
Alright, let's go. Food up. I'm just using random food.
Are swarming out of Gurabad. Looks like I'll hit them with
Oh,
prey.
fuck you!
Let's get inside and see what's going on.
Dude!
A grave transgression. By the frost moon of old. Preparing for dust up.
Look, the rainbow.
What? They all died? What? Come on, man. I didn't get to do shit. Oh man, they just attacked me there. Holy shit. So. Do I have to turn this on? Hello? What's the point of this?
They just keep coming! How many of these things are there? We'll never take them all round! Let's just head further inside for now!
Why can't I switch? What the fuck is going on?
Cleanup sequence initiated.
With one heart, we pray.
I don't know what's going on, but my switching is really slow. Am I constantly being interrupted or something? I think there's just too many. Like,
Target spotted.
like watch
All
this.
units at the ready.
The Fatui! They must be using this place as a stronghold! Are they the ones behind all this? Surge. Fighting Jin with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure chaos! A new moon rises.
Defensive mode engaged.
With one heart, we pray. Leave this.
Ready? Flash attack! Wait, midnight for all.
Lush as the moon.
Defensive mode engaged.
By the frost moon of old.
Frick, man. What the fuck is wrong with that enemy? He kept, like, despawning or something? Weird. I saw enemies down here. Damn it, get off, get off!
Surge. Three moons converge.
Insulation chamber.
Receive my blessing. Yeah. Yeah. With one heart, we pray.
Good luck! Blood, right?
Yeah? Is that it?
mode engaged.
Tourist, protect us. Guard of frost.
Flash attack!
That's it? Damn it!
You see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jinn free!
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
The breeze is restless today.
Taking too long to set up there. So...
Leave me alone. Never mind. Let's go.
Archon reporting for battle.
Anyone need a coach?
Yeah, there we go. Quickly switch her to yes.
Back up en route! Stop her at all costs!
Don't I move this? No.
Fulfill our pact. Take me up.
Success! Nice one, Traveler! Let's keep going!
Yeah. You see, Columbina's thing is, like, she absolutely has to use Lalma's burst, right? The setup takes a little too long. See, with this setup, I could just...
Get to work. Suffer the wrath of evil. Start them. Let's fly. Bullseye. Locked on. Open fire. Fire in the hole. Show no mercy. Rev the engine. Light up the blazing sun.
Quick as a flash!
On path. Bullseye.
Actually, Auron would have been better. What am I doing here? Have to stay close? What am I doing here? Oh, okay. Destroying.
Burn it down!
This hunk of Jin's gone kaput! Now we can finally...
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Pantalone!
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did. I must commend your courage and perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the ones responsible for all this?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Oh, this guy is so snooty! However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk.
Something seems illusional about him. He's trying to provoke us. This feels like a trap. By the tents and supplies, there must be many more Fatui stationed here than what few we saw on the way in. So where are the rest?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool. Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to say to you. I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close while I had the chance.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. You seem rather predisposed to misunderstand me. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless allies along the way. I've been following your adventures with great admiration. My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goals.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird coming from you.
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us. To respect one's enemy is to respect oneself.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me. Violence is not my area of expertise either, so, you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a blade. Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance. I know better than to bite off more than I can chew.
3 moons?
Sorry. I'm falling asleep here. Oh god. Violence is not the answer, my expertise, so you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor. I don't know. When did you say 3 moons? Oh, that one, okay. Besides, I've heard that even the 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance. I know better. Right off my. So he's referring to Nodcry? I've heard that even the 3 moons in the sky. That's weird.
So, you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
We all know
Well,
who the Tory
deduced.
is.
Our commander, the Torre, died in Nodcry, but there are things that do not end with his departure. We must... Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say, I've noticed that you seem to know your way around here quite well. A repeated visitor to Gurabad?
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the Jinn, Lilupar, and the tragic tale of her vengeance that spanned 3 generations.
Oh, okay, so Lilupar is the mother of the Jinns?
It was right here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne.
Yes,
But from that moment on, every king who sat upon it was corrupted by power. These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the Seven, who wield authority over the world, will not be corrupted?
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already tried that. Why would I waste my breath doing the same?
He says commander. Like he's a subordinate of the doctor. But if this guy's Pantalone is like, it has the same authority as Il Dottore. He wouldn't call Il Dottore his commander. You like colleague. Now I'm thinking, is this not Il Pantalone? Or wait, Il Dottore is like the second seat, right? And Pantalone is much lower in the Fatui Harbinger numbering. So it's like, so he refers to his commander. He refers to Dottore as his commander because he's higher up in the standings.
If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an enemy for life. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. But now I must bid you farewell. It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately. Since you did not fall for my ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal themselves.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Stall her while I execute the next step of the plan. Sumeru City, Irminsul.
All units, stop them! Protect the
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Rear guard to the front! Don't let them through!
Get that thing in position!
Hold on! Just a little longer! Pyroclastic surge!
Faster! Stronger! Take me up! Locked on! Locked up!
We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him!
Full throttle!
I just changed that with.
What's the occasion?
Found him! Over!
You're very persistent.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain yourself! What's this?
Just slow enough to catch up to him.
Relax. A small trap like this. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase of our plan.
There's one in one ambush. Should I let my guard
Don't
down?
be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead. Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. I thought through every detail. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice, and for all you know, it may not even be real. But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained or escape from the hardship imposed upon them.
He sounds very opportunist.
Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path. Goodbye, Traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape, albeit not too soon. I will need a little more time to prepare, after all.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up! Oh.
What is that? Is that supposed to be the Abyss? I don't think the Fatui have the power to wield the Abyss.
I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun. Oh, okay.
What? A wall closing trap and you leave us there?
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
There's so many Jin. We can't let them get into our... Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
I'm not like, please don't let me use this party. Please don't let me...
Huh. So
don't force me to use this party.
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the others, this off you go, Plumpy. Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000.
Oh my god, that is a greedy Jin.
100,000 Mora. Final offer.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and... Plumpy! Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation! How dare you treat my messenger like this? You wanna play rough? You can play at that game!
Oh please, don't force me to use this party.
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful.
Yes, Master.
Oh, thank God. Oh, damn it.
How did I pass out?
Oh, my controller's dying. That's why. Holy shit!
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in Avidia Forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't know how to use these characters. I don't want to. What the fuck, dude?
Fighting side by side. I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please
Holy
stop.
shit!
I've not finished my research.
Holy shit, I'm just getting knocked the fucking around, man.
Let's sweep the deal.
Holy shit, man.
Here's the goods. Go! Right this off the side.
Holy shit, this is hard, man.
One with the forest.
God, man, fucking circle impact, man. This is shit.
There's too many of them.
This is a
I can't believe I
shitty
used
party,
12
man.
rare items in one battle. Ugh, I shudder to think how this is
Okay,
going to
okay.
affect this month's
I
accounts.
get
Sight
that,
of that
you know.
glaring deficit
Shut the
might
fuck
be
up,
more
Dory.
than my
Shut the
poor
fuck
heart
up.
can take.
Okay, I get how like Hoyo's like, hey, this is the party that's in the story, so you have to use some type of thing. But honestly, let me just use my fucking characters. I hate when a game tries to force you to use characters you don't like or you don't know how to use. I don't know how to use Dory. I don't know how to use Tainari. I don't know how to use Kali because I never use these characters. I don't even know what their skills do. Apparently, Dory heals. And from what I've seen from Tanari is that people use his burst and do charge attacks. I don't know how to... I don't use... Well, I've never charged attack with a bow. Even though Chaska is a bow attacker, I've only... You don't use her charge attack. So it's like, what the fuck?
Tainari, how's the situation on your...
We held
I don't care
line.
anymore.
We
Shut up.
reached out
Shut
for
the
him
fuck up,
in.
people.
That's why
I want to get out of here.
confirm your
This just
status.
upset me.
We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news. Another...
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory...
But Master!
This is not a discuss...
Wait, you can't... great. Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jinn, and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan, but I can't guarantee it will work.
I don't care. Whoever you are, please just help us.
I know it's Nicole.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path. I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me, one line at a time.
Watch out! Jin incoming!
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion. What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
That's... But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers, but very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments. Is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... no, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing... submission.
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them. At the very least, they're much calmer now.
Really? Let me try. Don't stay away! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But why?
Kale.
Yeah, she's the long lost princess, or the reincarnation of the city of flowers, or whatever flower god thing that they said was. Warrior of Flowers or something.
Any luck?
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out it was just you guys.
Huh? Wait, that sounds like...
It's been a long while.
Oh god, Jet.
Did you miss me?
Are we gonna get... okay, nothing's popped up yet, but basically, from what I remember, Jet is a world quest. Oh, this must be her... Like, this is the first time hearing her voice, right? Damn. So, Jet's story is that she went off to find where her father's ancestors came from, and then she found them, and they were like a tribe of assassins, and so we joined them, and we went out on a couple missions to assassinate some people who were traitors to the tribe. But then we learned that the person who was mentoring us is a traitor, so we killed him. And then we learned the leader of the tribe is also a traitor, so we killed them too. And then just before the end, like, the leader of the tribe sends out a message saying to all tribes of the desert place of how Jet is like a mass murderer or something, like a traitor to all Emirites, so she can never find a home or a tribe to join, so she just wanders around. Very sad story.
Jet! Ben!
Let's save the catching up for later.
Oh yeah,
First,
there it is. Sea Falls, right, or something. It's been a long time. Jet, indeed, a desert-born mercenary, once explored the Mussolini King Jessred alongside you and witnessed the sacrifice of her father. Afterwards, Jet returned to her father's homeland, joined the tribe, hoping to lay her parents' relics to rest at the races. While searching for the Element Oasis, you meet Leopold, the mother of Jin, and gradually uncover the conspiracy hidden within the tribe. After destroying the tribe, the Tenet tribe, Jet found her own mercenary company and continued to reform. Okay, so she created her own mercenaries, so she wasn't alone. She just didn't decide to join any of the tribes. But I remember the leader of the tribe sent out like a notice as like a last ditch effort before she died, saying like, you can't join, you'll be alone, and all that stuff like that.
this should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it? There we go. Come on, let's leave this place.
You okay?
Let's fly.
Yeah, my controller's dying. That's why I was having a hard time with Columbina. I kept trying to switch,
Those Fatui
and
sure
it
made
wouldn't go
themselves
through.
scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves. Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life.
I don't remember who this is. Someone escaped the assassination or something?
What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and Ben, huh?
Yeah.
Of course not! We're super duper best friends!
Again, if you're going to put...
Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
This makes no sense. If you're going to put world, references and bring back people from World Quest, why don't you voice them, since they're going to be important in the future? Really annoying. Because the World Quests are so... They can be interesting, but it's just so much text.
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilupar.
That bottle? Seriously?
Yeah! We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sands. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her, after all the trouble we've been through. Surely, with everything's been going on in Gurabad, she must have woken up, right?
Wait, what? What? Oh wow, they're actually. I always this didn't do anything. It's all these pieces are like places. It's supposed to be the places in the desert type of thing, but after you visit the places, they didn't actually do anything. Now something's happening. Bigger chest piece. Does it move? Oh no! What the hell?
Let's see. She should be around. Aha! Found her!
God, revive items. Really? Do I need that? No. Oh, that can't be good.
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that.
Again, this is the first time I think we're hearing her voice. Because world quests are never voiced, so...
After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamities stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time. Until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent.
To the west. Natlan? To the west is Natlan, right? Oh, I see. So when the ley lines were corrupt and the abyss was in Natlan, it was starting to affect Sumeru, and so I'm guessing Jin was fighting it off. But then we fixed Natlan, and it fell silent. Foreign land to the west. Could it be Natlan? Gurabad isn't far from here. Did the abyss presence beneath the city fall silent when we defeated Gorsoth?
Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms. Thank you, Lilupar. No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
Huh, that was easy.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Oh my god, don't tell me that she's gonna leave now. Like, she just showed up for a quick second and then disappeared.
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked. Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Another adventure begins. Lovely.
Okay, no, she's joining us. I thought she's gonna show up and then that was it.
Storms have stopped. We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup.
I wonder if there's any quest change if you didn't do the world quest for Jet. So she would just randomly show him and says, hey, who are you? It's like, oh, I'm Jet. I'm just wandering around. I'm in charge of him. It's like she never references like her past.
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert?
I don't know. This plan sounds a little too risky for my liking.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have no idea what could happen if we activate it.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option.
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Kave, Faruzan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time, the proposed modifications won't happen overnight.
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kave, and the one next to him is Alhaitham.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved?
And for getting all smarmy with us. He trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So... this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger subordinate.
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
A little strange.
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nordcry.
He was clearly unwilling to answer any questions. So why would he get to be for a summit later?
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
Oh god,
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful, should trouble come knocking later.
Was Pantalone pretending to be a subordinate of Dottore? Interesting.
The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar.
Jet?
Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place is incredible. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the Mausoleum of King Deshret.
Again, Mausoleum is like a place... No, that's the Temple of Silence. What's the Mausoleum of thing? A towering structure rising between the heavens and the desert sands, said to be the resting place of King Desert, Al-Haytham, the god king who once ruled Sumeru. Within the myriad chambers, the king sequestered himself to plumb the depths of forbidden knowledge and truth. As the fruits of his pursuit, his unfinished grand dream, Aru, remains preserved within the tower. So a tomb, basically the king's tomb.
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is...
Yeah, who's Aru? A board constructed during the King's Desert thing, modeled after the entirety of Sumeru. It stands a symbol of God King's foresight and wisdom. That's it. Aru. Yeah. Okay, so unfinished grand design. Aru remains preserved within the tower. Who's Aru? Aru is an ideal realm fashioned in the imitation of the heavenly principles, act of creation, using knowledge and techniques the god of flowers obtained from Celestia. Through it, King Deshret sought to forge a golden slumber that would unite countless forms of wisdom and dream. Though this vision ultimately failed, many souls of desert people are said to still wander within. An ideal realm, fashioned in the imitation of the heavenly principles. Huh. As Aru, the realm. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite efficiently.
If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out.
So is Aru like a virtual reality? They want to power that down to power up the Akasha?
The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
Oh, it's a prison?
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right. According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to.
We just said that the other god kings are locked in there, right? So it's a prison? A virtual reality prison? Because it said it's also a realm, right? And they don't know why it was built.
Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aru.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru, and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood? Those were the 3 questions, right?
Yeah. Oh, if only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer is a friend we met in Notcry.
Notcry? Funny. She showed up here earlier.
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Really? They came here to help out?
Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made Nodcry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
Oh, Nicole. I thought it was going to be Lauma. Nefer's added. It's like, to get to this point, you kind of have to, they force you to go through Nefer's quest. So it's like, you know who Nefer is already. It's like, do you need a reminder?
Why, hello. We're here to help.
Again, Nicole was part of the previous story. You don't need a refresher. No, actually, the current
It's
story.
a good thing we
The
left
Nodcry
early.
story.
We almost got locked out.
It's not like they were in Natlan or Fontaine or way back in Sumeru era. But oh no, I guess if you're coming back, if you're coming back and you took a long break, yeah, you would forget these people.
Locked out? What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out. No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
Are the Fatui behind this too?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself.
Oh, that'll be interesting. If Irminsul falls and this barrier remains, then only Sumeru will fall, but the rest of the world will stay safe. Because the ley lines would not be contaminated around throughout the world. It's like a submarine sealing off part of itself if that part floods.
Irminsul is the source of Tevat's ley lines, after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Tivat. It may have been implemented long ago.
But doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading?
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Of course you wouldn't return to Sumeru, you psychopath murderer. Remember, she murdered... She instigated the murder of 2 tribes. Kill each other. So she's responsible. Of course she doesn't want to go back to Sumeru, because, oh, she would feel guilty and would have to actually face the consequences of her actions. And when I say murder, I mean wiped out. I mean, not only the men, the warriors, but the women and children, too.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time, so I do know a thing or two about him.
That's the first time I've heard of it. I didn't really pay attention to the Sumeru, but the Ibis King was a moon envoy?
As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves, wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty, ultimately, is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today. They'll always be a part of me.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angels' demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth. As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish. All right, you win.
How much will you need? You're not gonna melt this for all it's worth, are you?
What do you think?
I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot.
Just cover...
Huh?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while I'm away.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! Don't worry, boss!
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
That was far more detailed than necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. We have some good news, though.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
Oh man. So the next save point that happens, I think I'm gonna take a break from there. I'll continue it tomorrow when I get some sleep.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru's Chute, which can be used to establish connection with Aru.
We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done, so if you don't mind, I think I should come with you.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought. I'm Dia, an Eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourself?
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before.
What is it, Kale?
It's you! You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you? You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
Oh, well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
Yep, and she's also an amazing sculptor.
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay.
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? I can guide you to the truth. But it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone, if possible.
Quest progress saved. Alright, so I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna, oh god, take a break, go to sleep, and we'll continue this later on. Kale's secret. I didn't complete the other quest. We're still on the same thing, right? Where's the book? Where's the book, dude? Hello? You are currently in special... Oh my god, really? Like, you can't do anything! This is bullshit, man. Anyways, quest saved. I'm gonna log here. See you guys later.